Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will cover one of the most common problem you will face in freelance SQL project, that is duplicate data in a raw file. We will explore why duplicates happen, how they impact our analysis, and step-by-step ways to identify and remove them using SQL. So grab your laptop and let's jump right into it. And before jumping into the video, first of all, we will create some sample data and sample table inside our SQL dataset. So first we will start with creating a sample table called customers and insert some data with uh, intentional duplicates, right? Okay, rather than giving here customers, I would give practice customers, right? Practice CX. It would be good because we are practicing uh, right now for the future project that I will upload at end of the playlist, right? So here we have a create table query and we have a insert into query. I will paste each and everything into the comment section as well as in description section or any one of it. So here at starting only I'm saying I have done two duplicate rows inside this table. First is number 3 and second is number 5, right? So let's run this query. Oh, okay, it's already exist. Let's do one thing, practice set 1. We should write practice set 1, right? Let's do this and let's see. Yeah, it's okay. So let's write select everything from practice set 1 and let's run this. Okay, so here we have our table in front of us and here you can see the data like third number Amit Sharma and fifth number Neha Gupta. These are identically duplicates, right? All the datas apart from customer ID, all the data like name, email, city, name, email, city. These three datas are same. Customer ID is different, no doubt, but name, email, and city is same, right? So, like when you see this kind of things, or when you will see this kind of things in corporate sector, or during working for a freelance company or working for an individual client, you will get some questions in your mind, like why do we get duplicates in a raw file, right? You will get this question because you will think like in today's scenario, like everything is automated, everything is computerized, so why do we get duplicates in a raw file? See, there are many reasons for duplicates, right? Because manual data entry errors will be there. Why manual data entry errors will be there? Because you know everything in this world is not automated till date. Manual data entry is done till date, and I hope in next coming years it will also be eradicated, but still, you know, we have to talk in today's scenario what we want to do today and what culture is going on. So right, in today's world manual data entry are there, and where the manual word comes in, so there will be errors. So the first point is manual data entry errors, right? Then second point, importing the same file twice, it will happen. It is an automation, but still importing the same file is done by a human being, obviously, or might be automated, but still if you run the same command twice, you might import the same file twice, right? And third point, like missing primary key constraints, this can also be a reason for getting duplicates in a raw file. Let me tell you, in freelance work, clients often extract raw data without cleaning. So this is why we get duplicates in raw file, right? And if you understand this topic, the first topic that I have told, you will definitely get a second question in your mind. Like, what is the second question? Like, what happens if we don't remove duplicates? Because, see, we are human beings. Human beings makes error. So, you will think like, suppose someone forgets to remove duplicates in the file, what will happen? There are many consequences. I would say like duplicate records can mess up totals, average, report dashboard, and even customer segmentation. Why? Because each and everything we do in Excel or in SQL or in Python, I mean in data analytics field, everything is into numbers and everything is into like variable characters and string, right? So what it will happen at the end, it will mess up the total, mess up the average, mess up the full data if you do not remove duplicates. And what this will happen, like what is the, I mean, final stage of messing up the data? This lead to misleading analysis and wrong decisions, right? Because the work of analyst is to analyze and give decisions to the client or to the manager or to the business you are working for. Sometimes we cannot afford to do it, right? So this is the reason, and we remove duplicates, and this is also the reason, like also the consequences, what happens if we do not remove duplicates, right? So like we have talked about the consequences and like the reason why we get duplicates. So right now I would ask you a question, like you might be thinking, okay, these are the consequences, these are the negative impacts, so what are the ways to remove duplicates? See, there are multiple ways to handle duplicates. In SQL only there are multiple ways, like sorry, using group by and counts, using distinct, using row number, or creating a new table without duplicates. Let's understand this one by one, right? So to understand this, we should do a practical kind of thing in SQL database. So first topic for the practical knowledge is how to check duplicate rows in a table. So as we have created the table here, right? Let me do, yeah, so that you can see the full data. And let's first identify which records are repeated. For example, to check duplicate email and name in the customer table, we will use group by and count. Let's check how to use it. So let's not disturb this query, and let's write a new query, like select name, email, city. See, in select, whatever like name or data I give, that will give us the column name, right? So right now, what if I say you I want to check duplicate email and name in the customer table, right? So for email and name, let's take these two things only. That's it. So let's give count email, and let's give a alias, right? We will give a alias of number of email count, right? From what is the table name? Practice set 1. Then group by name and email, because we have to write those column names, whatever column names we have in the select form, right? And then having, what having should be used when we are using some aggregate functions. So count email greater than 1, right? Obviously, if anything is more than 1, that means there is duplicacy. And let's run this and see what output do we get in the database. See, as I have told you, as you can see here as well, I have written the third number and fifth number, right? Third number, what's name is there? Amit Sharma is there, and fifth number Neha Gupta is there. So we have received those output, Amit Sharma and Neha Gupta, and number of email counts 2, right? So what this tells us? This tells us which name email combination occurs more than once, right? So here we have completed the topic how to check duplicate rows in a table. Now Let's move to the fifth topic, how to remove duplicates. Because once we have checked, like, okay, these are the duplicate data in our table, now we have to remove it, because our main work is to create a clean table. Like, we should do data cleaning, what we say data cleaning in data analytics field. Like, we should do data cleaning. So data cleaning means what? Cleaning the data properly, like without duplicates, without null value, without blanks. This is what we call cleaning, right? So let's do some data cleaning work, and in this data cleaning work we will remove duplicates. So there are lots of ways we can remove duplicates. So let's take option by option, right? So let's go for the first option, option 1. What is the option 1? Let's take row number option. Okay, let's write this using row number, right? Row number is what? It's a window function, right? So let's keep the first occurrence and delete the rest rows using row number. This method works well when there are no primary keys. So let's write the query step by step. Select everything, row number over, then we have to do a partition by. Okay, let me show you the table here in this screen, yeah, so that you would be able to understand in what way I am partitioning. So as I have told you, there are duplicates in name, email and city. So let's do some partition in name and email, right? We will create a group. So partition by name, email, that's it. And what we will take, order by customer ID, because customer ID is like on a proper order, like ascending order. So customer ID as row number, let's give RN, right? From table, practice set 1, and let's run it. See here what we have got, the the things which are common, or I mean which are unique, are having one number at the end. You see RN one number, and the data which is twice or which is two times, it will show number 2. Why number 2? Because in row number, it is like it will give you the row number of those data which are partitioned by name and email, right? If the name and email is same, it will give you like 1 2 3 4 like this in row number windows function, right? So one thing I will ask you, like, in this way how can you remove the duplicates? Like, how can you find the duplicates? If you check this column, you will say, yeah, the things which are unique or which are occurring once, one is shown here, but which are occurring twice, there is number 2, I mean row number 2 is present in the data. So in this way, what you can do, you can just delete number 2, or you can say where row number greater than 1 in this data. So to make sure you delete the rows from this table, you have to give a CTE function, like CT, common table expression, right? It's not a function, it's like you have to give a CT, right? And you have to write delete from practice set 1, where what you have to delete, obviously customer ID in. So in what? In this table means select everything from T1 in this table where Rn greater than 1. That's it. It's done here itself, right? So let's run it and see, do we get any error or what? Yeah, we got a error. I don't know why, but let's see why do we got a error. See, we have done a open bracket here, but we have not done a close bracket, I think so. That's why. Mm, let's run it once again. Like it is showing there are too many columns. Let's see where's the issue in this, right? Okay, so here we have give asterisk. Asterisk means all the columns will show. But what we need only customer ID column. So in place of showing all the columns in the table, we should write customer ID only, because we want to delete only those customer IDs which are present in T1. T1 means CTC. CTE, sorry. See, deleted successfully. That's it. It's done. So now let's check, select everything from practice set 1. See, there are four unique rows. So four unique rows are present. And here we have done in option 1. Now let's move to option 2. For option 2, what we have to do? We have to delete the rows which are duplicate. So right now, as we have a clean table, let's drop this again, practice set 1, and create the table once again so that we can see. Okay, now let's, if I run this table, so we have received the original raw table as well. So that what we will do, we will check option 2. Option 2 of what? How to insert unique rows in a new table. So as we know, this is the old table. How to create a new table? New table with unique datas, right? So how to create it? It's very simple. Create table practice set unique one, right? Let's write it like this, as select distinct. Distinct means those are unique, only the unique ones. Name, email, city. From which table we will take? Practice set 1. Simple. See, it's so simple to create a new table from this table, and let's run this. Practice, okay. Practice set 1. Yeah. See, select, see, it's query returned successfully. Now let's run this new table, practice set unique one, and let's see what output do we get. Yeah, we have got only the unique data, right? It's easy and it's very simple. And why this, I would say, why I recommend this to use like in near future, because in this way, see, one thing I will show you, you are not touching the raw data, right? Raw data is as it is. You are not deleting from raw data, or you are not touching, or you are not editing anything from raw data. You just use the raw data to create a new table. That's it. Okay, wait. See, just from raw data, we took the table by cleaning it without touching the raw data. That's the beauty of creating table and like getting the distinct from the raw data. That's the beauty of it, like creating a new table. And before closing this video, let's take a recap, or I would say let's take a summary, right? So I will give you 4 points from this video, right? First point, duplicates are common in freelance projects due to manual data export and lack of validation, right? Second point, leaving duplicates can harm your client's business intelligence, right? Third point, you can detect duplicates with group by plus count function. Fourth point, clean them using distinct or advanced function like row number. And let me tell you, this is a super valuable step that clients expect from freelance analyst delivering clean and trustworthy data. So in the next video, we will handle new things. I won't reveal it right now, but we will handle the third step of handling the raw data for a freelance client, and it will be a more real life task from actual kind of freelance projects, right? If this was helpful, do not forget to like the video and subscribe for more freelance SQL tricks, and drop your questions in the comment section. So let's meet tomorrow in a new video, and at the end I will be posting the projects and I will be giving you all the documents related to the project. So bye, take care, and happy querying.